the guards were firing from right up there. Right up there in that copse of trees up there. Near this Prentice Hall building. And there's the field where they initially rallied at, right out in there. Where the guard rallied. The students would have been in this parking lot here. You can see those are markers there where each person was killed. There's one. I'm going to go around to each one of them too. That's where Jeffrey Miller was killed. And that's where Allison Krauss was killed. May 4th, 1970. By the National Guard. The National Guard was right up in there. This is where Sandra Schur was killed, right here. These flowers. Right there is where Allison Krauss was killed. So you can see the markers here. They're where William Schroeder was killed here. Like I said, right over there is where the grounds were where the National Guard initially rallied here. And then there you can see the hill there where they fired from. Down into this parking lot right here. And there's Allison Krauss's. And there's Sandra Schur's there. I'm going over here. That one up there is Jeffrey Miller's. William Schroeder here. Here's where Jeffrey Miller was shot here. And he's real close to the guard. They're right up there on the hill there. So this is how close he was. He was definitely one of the closer ones amongst. You can see the other ones are scattered back through the parking lot. A lot of these were ricochets. This one here was, I believe, a direct hit. It was Jeffrey Miller, Long Island, New York. I'm now standing up near where the guard was. Up here, there's the modern sculpture. There's the cupola there that they were standing under. I'm standing here where the guard was firing from right up in here. And this, you can see the pictures here. There's a wounded. And then here's the famous picture here. And he would have been shot right there. Right there in the parking lot. Over there is the Commons, the ground there, where the National Guard initially rallied, over in there. They say 4 dead and 9 wounded. Here's the art object, and you can see a bullet hole in, if I can find it here, this is the modern sculpture here where they actually fired through. And there's a bullet hole here somewhere. Oh, right there. Right there. See the bullet hole that was fired by the National Guardsmen. Right there. Down there's the parking lot. Now I'm actually in the area here. They fired from the top of these trees here. I'm actually standing under the cupola here. This is the actual firing grounds here where they fired on. The students down the parking lot. You can see the distances pretty high, but this is the actual, there's the Commons down in there where the student protests were earlier in the day, or earlier the week. This just shows, that's Prentice Field right there, and there's the parking lot, and there you can see some of the markers there where the students were shot. There's the cupola, the famous, or pagoda they call it, I believe it was called. I'm panning over some of the pictures here. This is called Blanket Hill here, where the area I'm standing at. Named that because I guess a lot of students gathered here and put blankets here, you know, set under these shade trees. You can see the pagoda there. Now, I'm looking up toward the top of the hill here. there's the pagoda there, where the guardsmen firing from. Now you can see the guardsmen advanced from this commons area down here where that bell right there is. There were some student protests in here, and the guard advanced on them from down in that area where there was a burned ROTC building at one time. I mean, where the students had burned, someone had burned the ROTC building down there. And here you can see, I'm standing right here where the guards advanced up in, from there right up into that area right there. This is Taylor Hall here. It occurred over on the other side over there. Just taking a tour here. There's the famous bell there that they rang. Here you can see the student protests. There's the guard there. This is another stop on the day the war came home. You can see the student protest down there at that bell right down in there. That's the commons.